Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code, DTC P2658, refers to an issue within the rocker arm oil control solenoid A, specifically for Bank 2 in the Honda Odyssey models ranging from 2011 to 2017. This code signifies a low voltage condition within the electrical circuit of the solenoid, which is crucial for the VTEC, variable valve timing and lift electronic control, system operation. When functioning correctly, the rocker arm oil control solenoid regulates oil flow to the rocker arms, thereby allowing for variable valve timing that optimizes engine performance, fuel efficiency, and emissions. The solenoid is usually located near the cylinder head, connected to the engine's oil reservoir. If the DTC is triggered, it indicates a malfunction and necessitates troubleshooting to identify the exact cause of the low voltage reading. The rocker arm oil control solenoid A plays a pivotal role in the vehicle's variable valve timing, VTEC system. This solenoid is designed to control the flow of engine oil to the rocker arms, which in turn affects the timing of the engine's valves. The correct operation of this component is essential for optimizing engine performance, increasing fuel efficiency, and fulfilling emission regulations. Located typically near the cylinder head, it is specifically connected to Bank 2 of the engine, which refers to the side of the engine containing cylinders that are numbered 2 through 7 in a V6 configuration. If the system detects low voltage, it may lead to performance issues such as reduced power and increased fuel consumption. Understanding its location and function is critical for effective troubleshooting when DTC P2658 is registered. Several factors can contribute to the appearance of DTC P2658. First, a faulty rocker arm oil control solenoid A itself can cause low voltage signals, potentially due to internal failures or sensor issues. Secondly, poor electrical connections can lead to insufficient power reaching the solenoid. This could manifest through corroded terminals, loose wires, or breaks in the wiring harness. Another possible cause might be a defective powertrain control module, PCM, which governs various engine functions, including the VTEC system. The PCM's inability to relay the correct voltage could result in the DTC being triggered. Addressing these potential causes is vital in restoring the functionality of the VTEC system and ensuring optimal engine performance. When DTC P2658 is active, the driver may experience several noticeable symptoms. One of the most immediate signs is a reduction in engine performance, characterized by sluggish acceleration and decreased power output. This happens because the VTEC system cannot effectively control valve timing, which is crucial for engine response. Additionally, increased fuel consumption may occur due to inefficient combustion related to suboptimal valve operation. Drivers may also notice that the check engine light has been activated on the dashboard. This warning light serves as an indicator that there is an underlying issue that requires attention, often prompting the owner to seek professional assistance or diagnostics to address the problem. The initial troubleshooting step for resolving DTC P2658 involves turning the ignition switch to the on position, which allows the vehicle's electrical systems to activate without starting the engine. After doing this, it is essential to clear the existing diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. The HDS is a comprehensive diagnostic tool that interfaces with the vehicle's onboard computer systems. Next, you need to select the VTEC test from the inspection menu in the HDS. This testing option allows you to activate the rocker arm oil control solenoid A and assess its operational status. Completing these preliminary steps ensures that the system is in a baseline state before further diagnostics, providing a clear path to determine whether the issue persists. After clearing the DTC, it's crucial to check whether the DTC P2658 is indicated in the system again. Use the HDS to examine both pending DTCs and confirmed DTCs. If DTC P2658 is present, this indicates that the fault remains and further inspection is warranted. However, if the DTC does not show up, it could suggest that the issue is intermittent, meaning it may not currently be affecting the system's operation. In this case, it is advisable to check for poor connections or loose terminals associated with rocker arm oil control solenoid A and the powertrain control module, PCM. This preliminary investigation can help identify minor electrical issues that might be causing the diagnostic trouble code to trigger. The next step is to turn the ignition switch to the lock position to safely disconnect electrical components. After ensuring the vehicle is turned off, detach the 2P connector for the rocker arm oil control solenoid A, bank 2. This allows direct access to the terminal side for electrical measurement. You will then measure the resistance between terminals number 1 and number 2 on the solenoid connector using a multimeter. It's crucial to check this measurement at room temperature, as the ideal resistance range is between 13.9 and 16.9 ohms. If the resistance is within this range, it indicates that the solenoid itself is likely functioning correctly. However, if the resistance value falls outside this specific range, further investigation will be necessary to identify the fault. Once the resistance has been measured, the next troubleshooting step involves jumping the SCS service check socket line using the Honda Diagnostic system. This process is integral to helping diagnose issues that may not be apparent through initial tests. Following this, you will disconnect the PCM connector B, which consists of 49 pins, to allow access to the electrical connections specific to this module. After disconnection, it's essential to check for continuity between terminal B28 of the PCM connector and the body ground. This ensures that there are no breaks in the wiring and that the PCM is properly grounded, enabling it to function correctly. Any issues identified here can point toward either a wiring fault or a defective PCM, which could validate the presence of the original DTC. After addressing the issues identified during troubleshooting, it's essential to verify that repairs have been successful. Start by ensuring that the DTC has been cleared using the HDS. Once confirmed, a test drive of the vehicle is necessary to allow the VTEC system to engage and operate under real-world conditions. During this test drive, monitor for any abnormal engine behavior or warning lights that might indicate a persistent issue. Finally, after the drive, check the system again with the HDS to ensure that DTC P2658 does not reappear. Successful completion of this step confirms that the underlying issue has been properly addressed and the vehicle should now function optimally. To prevent the recurrence of issues related to DTC P2658, establish a routine maintenance schedule that includes regular inspections of the vehicle's electrical system. Pay close attention to connections, terminals, and wiring to avoid future faults. Additionally, ensure that engine oil levels are appropriate, since the rocker arm solenoid relies on adequate oil flow for optimal operation. Regular monitoring of engine performance can also help catch any discrepancies early before they escalate into more complicated problems. Performing these preventive measures not only aids in maintaining vehicle performance, but also helps in extending the life of components tied to the VTEC system. In summary, addressing DTC P2658 related to the rocker arm oil control solenoid A is essential for maintaining the performance of your Honda Odyssey. Understanding the solenoid's function and its importance within the VTEC system is crucial in recognizing how low voltage can impact engine efficiency. Through a structured troubleshooting approach, including electrical checks and component testing, you can pinpoint the root cause of the issue. It's vital to address not just the symptoms, but also any underlying problems to prevent future occurrences. With proper maintenance and vigilant monitoring, you can ensure that your vehicle remains in optimal condition, delivering the performance you expect, plus reliability for the long haul. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.